Hi, everybody. Excuse me. This is definitely not clickbait. Boujee is very sick, and we have no idea what's wrong with her. So yesterday, about 11 o'clock in the morning, she started throwing up over and over and over again, some kind of like phlegm, like really thick phlegm. And I'd say I cleaned up 3 to 5 puddles of it. And if she tried to drink any water, she wouldn't keep it down long. So when she went to bed last night, she slept in her crate, and Paris slept in her crate. And of course, their crates are joined with a little play area in between them. And when we got up this morning, Paris was in the crate with Boo, and we couldn't understand why, because I don't remember them doing that to sleep. They'll do that to visit, but not to sleep. So Boo was sitting up in a sitting position, and she had like wet, stiff hair all over one side of her head and on her front legs and stuff. So I feel like she must have started throwing up in her sleep, or something was laying down and it got on her. But there was 3 puddles again, one in Paris's side of the little area, and then one spot in between them in the play area part. And then when we let her out, there was a little bit more right by the door of it where she tried to get out, I think, to throw up. So I had to go to work. I tried to feed her. She wouldn't eat. And so Pet Dad, of course, he was here with her. And he, about 10 o'clock this morning, scrambled her some eggs. We tried to feed her breakfast, and she wasn't interested in it. He said she threw up some very small puddles of just water. The phlegm stopped yesterday, but the water she was still doing. So he called the vet, and they're going to try to work her in today at 4 o'clock Central Time. And right here, I asked her if she wanted to go out and potty, and she did want to, which was unusual for her. She's not one to do anything at all except lay around and sleep and get up to throw up. So she went out with everybody, and I feel like she acted better when I got home from work, because she actually met me at the door. And usually she has not been getting up for nobody. So this is our back garage area. Sorry, I was wanting to let her out by where some grass would be, where she wanted to eat grass, because that tends to settle their stomachs. And true to my belief, she went right straight where there was some grass growing, and was going to eat some, but then the neighbor's dogs came out, and both of our neighbor's dogs was out there, and they were interested in barking at them. But look at her, she's kind of trotting a little bit and bouncing around. And now there's a couple times, excuse me, I was going to say there was a couple of times Paris wanted to wrestle, but I wouldn't let her do it. Feel good, she barely can stand up. But she did seem a little better, not just laying down constantly. And so when I let her out this time, she pottied. There she is pottying. She pottied in her little area there. And she pottied a little while, so I feel like she's hopefully not dehydrated, but I was a little worried because she smelled of it, and she never does that when she goes potty. But anyway, we have a vet appointment at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And she walked around in the yard, and you'll see her. They'll go to chasing the neighbor's dogs outside the fence, going to where they go, and she'll run and hang right with them. She tries to keep up, but she's in the rear part of the time, but at least she's doing something. I never did see her poop, though. She doesn't have diarrhea, because Pet Dad saw her go poop this morning a little bit. What my worry is, if she's ate something outside and blocked her bowels, because she's done that. She's not blocked her bowels before, but she eats everything. She eats dish rags, and she shreds them and eats the strings. We're always having to get on her about that. And sticks and whatever. She just does that. So I'm just filming her walking around so we can maybe see a difference in her when she gets back from the vet. I pray they don't keep her. But anyway, you'll see in a little bit, Pet Dad had made her some scrambled eggs, and she ate a little bitty bit of them before I got home, and she hadn't thrown them up. I don't think she threw them up, he said. So I let her run around out here a little bit and eat some more grass wherever she could find it. And then when I let her in the house, I decided that I would let her and the other two dogs have one bite, like I do when I'm sharing my food with them. And Boo took a few bites of her eggs by me doing that way. I just give Roxy a bite and Paris a bite and Boujee a bite. And so far, that's been at least 20 minutes ago. She went over there and laid down after she got done. I didn't feed her till she just wouldn't eat no more. I just gave her some. She went and laid down. I don't know if she got a drink. I didn't see her drink out of this water, but she's got another water dish on the deck, and she's got a water dish in the kitchen. So I don't know if she had any water. But that's what's going on with her so far. No diarrhea. She is up walking around. She's not scaring me near as much as she did. But yesterday, we was already up at the vet yesterday with Roxy because we discovered that she had not had her Bordetella. And the reason why we had never got that was because she never went to a groomer. But we do have her an appointment with the girls' groomer Wednesday just to get her spruced up like they are for the fall. I don't want her hair shaved, but I want her all nice because I'm not real good at cutting her hair. And so she'll be going up there Wednesday. We wanted to make sure she had her Bordetella because she's going around all those dogs. That's a big place. Anyway, I was trying to show them running. See, she's running a little, and I just pray she's getting better. No throwing up so far. Laying in the floor, sleeping right now. But I will give you guys a follow-up on what I find out, if anything. Now, if she never throws up, I feel real hopeful that it might have been a virus, but I just want the vet to do a little blood work or x-rays if she needs to, just to see, just to make sure, because of it being a holiday, holiday weekend. I don't want her being here, ended up in the emergency room, and us having no idea what's wrong because whoever the vet is on call won't know her. But anyway, I apologize for her getting out of frame constantly. I tried to edit this, and I'll try to work on it some more and get Boo back in the frame. But I let her run around with the other dogs, just see how she acts when she's with them. She never likes to be away. See, she's eating more grass out there by the rose bush. And I felt like that would probably be the best thing for her. I mean, she's even on nausea medicine from the vet. Her and Paris both are, because they get car sick. And we've even tried that. And it seemed to help immediately, but then not for long. And that pill's supposed to last 24 hours. So anyway, I ended up asking them if they was ready to go in, because I just felt like that was plenty of exercise for how bad she was feeling yesterday. She scared me, guys. She scared me half to death. I can't stand it when my pups are sick. And my mind always goes there, you know, especially since I just recently lost my bulldogs. And but there they are. Boo's thinking enough about sniffing a hind end, so she might be, she might be improving. And I am thankful, Lord. That mat says it all. But here comes Roxy getting herself a drink. And then I think right after this, Paris gets one, then Boo went in there and laid on the floor. I don't think she got a drink. Yeah, there she is. She got hot outside. She's laying on a heat vent, which is typical for her, air conditioner vent. Now here she is, her eating a bite, and then Paris eats a bite, and then Roxy eats a bite. And that's how I got her to eat a little bit. Sometimes if you hand feed them, that'll encourage them. And I thought, well, if she did eat it, it might still make her sick, and I was afraid it would. But so far, no throwing up. So far, she held it down. She's sleeping good. I just pray she's coming out of whatever it was wrong with her. She scared me. So I guess that'll be the end of this video. I'll definitely follow up and let you know what we find out. There she is, just eating a little bite here and there. She probably had the equivalent of maybe 2 eggs, like with what Pet Dad fed her and what I fed her. He made about 8 eggs, and that's what's left, but he said he ate a little bit of them too. So he's taking his nap now. He's been super busy with a repairman redoing both of our bathrooms, and we're on the back end side of that. So he's taking a break, and if you guys stick with me for part 2, it'll probably be later on this evening, but I'll have hopefully some news about Boo by then. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos, and I appreciate y'all. Bye.